Are you planning to start your journey in real estate, but don't know how to get started? In this video, I'll give you the 3 most important things to get started in 2020. So listen carefully and take some notes. My name is Boston Dave Knight, real estate broker and investor with over 20 years of experience in the real estate industry. One of the most asked questions I get from people is, how do I get into real estate? Is 2020 a bad year to get started? No, the answer is absolutely not. Matter of fact, it's a great time to get into real estate if you know what to do. But it's a bad time if you're not going to take it seriously. So here's the top 3 things you need to consider if you want to succeed. Number 1, join a strong brokerage. This is what a strong brokerage looks like. It's got strong leadership with a great broker or manager that knows about compliance, knows about real estate contracts and marketing. And they have to know how to keep their agents motivated, but more importantly, they must have your back, especially when you have questions that are sticky when dealing with, listings and or clients. So don't look for the cheapest brokerage, such as, those 100% commission brokerages, because rarely do they offer any training. So make sure the brokerage you select has some of the top agents in town. And if they don't, well, there's a reason why. And personally, I believe that Keller Williams offers some of the best training for new agents. And I'm not endorsing Keller Williams in any way, nor am I licensed with them. But I have attended Bold training several times. Look it up, Bold, B-O-L-D. It was a great investment. Next is that you should join a nationally recognized brokerage, because when you start out, you don't have any brand. Your name doesn't offer any brand. However, if you join like a Coldwell Banker or again a Keller Williams or another nationally recognized brokerage such as like Century 21, you have that national name behind you. And here's a stat. The National Association of Realtors reports that 50% of all new agents will be out of the business within 6 months of getting their license. And that's why joining the right brokerage is so crucial. And I know I sound intense about this, but we're living in some crazy times and I want you to succeed. Number 2, get good fast. If you want to succeed, you have to get good fast. Otherwise, you will fail. You have to get some success early on. Get that mindset that I am somebody in this business. And I'm telling you, you're going to have to be willing to put up with the fact that, you're a beginner. You don't know the answers for everything. So you're going to have to fake it while you make it. Fake it while you make it. It's so true. So how do you learn fast? How do you do that? You must invest in yourself. Invest in training. Invest in coaching. Invest in a stylish wardrobe. Now, I personally have always had a coach, and I believe the best value in sales coaching is with the Mike Ferry organization. Believe it or not, he's been around since 1975. He is the original gangster in real estate sales training, period. Now, there are hundreds of coaches in the industry, and I'm going to name a few more. Tom Ferry, that's Mike Ferry's son. Check out the Tom Ferry organization. And there's also Kevin Ward of the Yes Masters. Check into coaching, guys. You can't go wrong. So take my advice, hire a coach. And if you want to be a top producer, it's not going to happen overnight. So before you spend thousands of dollars on Zillow leads, spend the money on yourself and hire a coach. This is the best way to ensure your success. And remember that confidence gives you competence. And people will pick up on that. And they'll want to hire you. I mean, let's face it. No one wants to hire a wimp. They only want to hire a strong agent who is confident and knowledgeable about the market. So commit yourself to learning this business as fast as you can. Hire a coach and join a brokerage or a team that has a rock star producer who can also mentor you. If you want to learn more about real estate, then it's time you subscribe to my channel and activate the notification bell so you can receive all the information that I'll be sharing with you. So let's get on to number 3, and that's all about working your butt off. There's no time for laziness. Most agents fail because they spend most of their time doing things that don't lead to a paycheck. 80% of your time must be dedicated towards income producing activities. And it all starts with your schedule. You know, they say, early bird gets the worm. And it's so true. You got to start your day at 7:30. Starting your day with a role play. And they say practice makes perfect. You have to know what to say and how to say it. Learning scripts and dialogues are crucial. So let's look at a schedule that top producers follow. So 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. It's all about prospecting, talking to people. Yes, you have to talk to people in this business. No one's going to pick up the phone and call you. You need to pick up the phone and call them. So at 8 a.m., we start with expired listings. Then we call on for sale by owners. Then we call on your sphere of influence, past clients. And lastly, we circle prospect. So below, I've included links for scripts that you can use while making these calls. From 11 to 12, it's all about the follow-up. They say it takes 5 follow-up calls to land a listing appointment. And from noon to 1, take some personal time. Have lunch, make some personal phone calls, go out and get some sunshine. And from 1 to 2, you got to work on your files and paperwork. Now, from 3 to 6, it's showtime. Showtime is when you make your listing presentations. They say you have to list to last, and that's so true. Success is up to you. And here's the thing you have to understand. There's no salary. There's no guarantees. You have no boss watching over you. There's no one calling you to come list their house. You have to go out and get your own business. And if you want to succeed, it's up to you. Now, what you should be doing to work your butt off. You got to be out finding buyers and sellers. Now, Mike Ferry says real estate is easy. The difficult thing is getting in the middle of a transaction. And it's so true. So on a daily basis, you got to work to get in the middle of a transaction. So with that being said, the bulk of your time should be doing one thing, and that's finding new business. You got to list to last, and you got to make the best of your day. You need to talk to hundreds of people every single week. If you don't, you'll be out of business. So, in short, bring value to your customers. They will see value in what you do. And more importantly, you'll be able to close transactions and bring in income for your family. Again, my name is Boston Dave Knight, real estate investor, real estate broker. Thanks for tuning into Boston Dave TV. Totally appreciate you guys. And until we see each other again, peace.